Hello, Requin87 and welcome to Let's Try Celestial Empires. This is another game that was released as a demo during the Neckfest. It's an upcoming Oriental city builder. It's been developed and published at the minute by a company called President Studios, who don't have any games released, but they are working on about 7 at the minute. Fairly disparate in terms of the genres, everything from a president simulator to a crime scene cleaner to Doctor Simulator and this city builder, so a fair rake of things going on. That said, they are partnered with Playway for some of them. For the President game, Playway is going to publish it for them, and Playway are a pretty massive publisher. They do a whole rake of games, work with a lot of development studios. They really focus on simulation more than anything else, so think things like House Flipper, Car Mechanic, Tank Mechanic, Gold Rush, those kind of bits and pieces, although they do branch out and do other genres as well. So at the minute, Playway's not listed as a publisher for Celestial Empire itself, but given that the demo launches via the Playway launcher, I suspect they might step in and be a publisher by the time this thing is done. Well, that's a little bit of speculation. So, yeah, all that said and done, they are obviously going for the city builder, Oriental theme, so let's have a dive in and see what they've made of it. I will skip, there's a reasonable little kind of cutscene introduction, but for the sake of skipping that and getting into some gameplay, I'll give it a miss. Always go grab yourself. Right, we will zoom. So, quick pause. Don't worry about these rows. I know what I'm doing. So the maps are, well, they say hand painted, but essentially they're not procedurally generated. Not this stage. So this is the one map which comes out as a demo, and I've played upon 3 times. Fairly basic stuff to begin with in terms of the UI and resources. We've got money, wood, flour, or it's rice actually, planks, tools, and people. So our basic level of people. First thing what I want to do is jump into development window, which you can click over here or shortcut the P key, and we're going to want to unlock. So this is essentially research tree, and we're going to want to unlock to begin with a road, which is going to cost us 5 of our coins, and a marketplace, which is going to cost us 10 of our logs. Right, and that'll get us started at least. So we have to place our governor's house somewhere. This is going to be the center of our little town, city, civilization. Well, it's not civilization. Settlement. There we go. There's a word I'm looking for. So in this, you are a city governor working for the kind of some Chinese empire type piece. And your kind of fail condition is running out of money when you get replaced. So, settlement down. We also need to place a marketplace. The beating hub of our city. Let's push them, oh, I don't know, somewhere like here sounds good. We are going to want to connect things up by road. Do like so. Great. So now we need to plunk down a whole bunch of houses. Oh, to unlock them first. So, very reasonable tooltips. To get the house, we have to connect our marketplace with the governor's house, which we have done. Click, and we have that. Get the next set of production buildings, we need 75 peasants. So let's give ourselves a few neighborhoods. Houses. So let's start maybe... I'll keep a little bit of distance, I think, from the governor's mansion. We don't want these peasants getting in our way. I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's do a neighborhood of 8 houses. Do one mirroring it on the other side, I think. And you see there's pretty good feedback straight away of saying, hey, these houses, rubbish, don't have connection to a marketplace. So they're not happy about things. But we will fix that in one jiffy. Right, grab some roads, put some roads down. And look at that, Requin, you found a city builder and you've created yet another massive block. Okay, there we go. So that's each house can hold up to 10 people. Depends on happiness. So the way I've seen it, the way I understand it, is that essentially your percentage happiness will completely correlate with percentage fullness it will ultimately cap at. So this will slowly grow to 6 out of 10. To keep these guys satisfied, we need marketplace access, we need some rice, we need some wood, and then there's happiness which we can fulfill by providing them with ducks. So we've done all that. What's next? Well, next we need 75 peasants, so which we will have rather quickly. But in the meantime, let's maybe put down a third little neighborhood here, just for the sake of having more people. More people makes more taxes make more goodness. Of course, downside of having more people is more drain on resources. They demand wood, they demand food. How dare they? There we go. Beautiful. Right, plenty of people. Let's jump in, unlock the next set of stuff. So we'll spend a little bit of our 30,000 coins on a lumberjack's hut. Spend 12 wood on a sawmill. We get this for free. Rice farm, a little bit of money, and then we'll pick up a canal as well. I'll grab the shrine once we've got a production set up. So we are going to need a few things. We're going to need a warehouse, which fits in lovely here. So let's do that. And then you're going to need some production buildings. So the lumberjacks, we have this kind of work area around them, and you need to essentially fill that with trees. You want at least 20 trees. So you can find it relatively easy with these big trees over here. The real secret to success with these lumberjacks is bamboo, because each one of these individual trees counts. Look at that, 365. So yeah, he's going to be pretty happy about his area of work. Why don't we put, say, 2 in there, and we'll grab a road. Good feedback saying, hey, we're not happy, we're not connected. Give you a road. We are also going to want to turn these woods into plonks. So let's, I don't know, let's do a lumberjack over there. That seems like a good place to have that. Not a lumberjack, a sawmill. Okay, that's a little bit of resources sorted. The next thing we need is farms, because our people, our ungrateful people, demand the ability to eat. I know. So I actually quite like the farm system this. So we'll drop down a house, and then we're gonna, each house can have up to 80 tiles worth of rice paddies. Let's get those filled in. Let's, I don't know, start with some a little bit of this, fill in like that, and being awkward. Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine. We can manage with this, and I'll explain why he's being awkward shortly. You get any more? A little bit. So a couple of things. He needs to be connected by a road to supply, which I've neglected to leave a sensible path out. So I'll tell you what. Let's trim. Consider yourself trimmed. Let's stick a road like that. That works. But you'll notice there's not a lot growing here, but there is a little bit growing here, and that's because the rice paddies need canal access. So what you need to do is supply watery access to your rice paddies, and it's quite an interesting way to do it. Now there's tin there. I want to leave that tin for mining. Yeah, we'll put our canal over this way instead. And all you have to do is provide canal access to the top terrace, and it flows down to the rest. That is quite cool. Rather than just... Oh, that's the wrong button. Rather than just one random tile, you've got to actually think about which tile that might be. Right. And let's have a second farm, I think. Farm, please. Production, food. Could put you... Yeah, we could just fill you in here. Though you might be awkward and put the high bit up here again. The high bit always the kind of map north? Maybe. Yes, it looks that way. That's not really a problem. What we shall do... Oh, actually that's really flat. Do that random tile. Then we're going to extend this canal. Oh, so. Beautiful. I haven't seen anywhere which dictates or shows you kind of height or exactly the logic as to how those things pop out, but there we go. Right, let us get some more people, because I think we need 200 to unlock the next bit of stuff. We can do a neighbourhood down here, why not? Let's maybe a little bit of a gap with our governor's house, because he doesn't want to live near plebs. Would you? Okay. I'm not trying to pronounce that. A pop-up. One of our advisors decided to change a local tax rate. Out our knowledge. Okay. That's a nice little flavour, bit of events and things. We can either reprimand them and get a bunch of gold. We can let our advisors decide if you're feeling RNG, or we can praise them, which will make people happy but lose us some money. Let's just reprimand them. How dare you act without my authority? Oh, I have a classic off by 1 error. Well, double road it is for just now. That upsets me greatly, actually. But why don't we trim it and we'll have a weird looking road. There we go. Let's keep going around here and we'll finish off the roads for this neighbourhood. That's all we really need to do. House, please. Oh, yes, I'm out of logs. Don't have much wood either. Why don't we get some more lumberjacks? Because I feel like we have a wood shortage. Let us put a pair in like so. Build another road, and they should all be still working at 100% productivity, and indeed they are. And we still get 36 workers hanging about doing a whole bunch of not very much. We are productive. Yeah, just need a little bit of time. So we can just kick up the speed and say, hey, need a little bit of time to keep developing our economy, getting all the planks we need to build our lovely, lovely houses. Let's have a look at our development. How far off we? 198, we're almost there. In the meantime, let's unlock a shrine. Costs a little bit of rice and some money. Bamboo for some purchase money, and we need ducks for the fountain. So what is a shrine? Well, this unlocks the religious side of things, which is another aspect of the game. Why don't we put our first shrine, a peasant shrine, so it doesn't need to have to go near the governor's mansion. Put them on the corner here. Awesome. And so with religion, if we religious tab, there are 4 branches of religion, if you will. Love, good, nature, and creation. And with you, as you increase with favour, each of these, they unlock bonuses. So good fortune here gets us plus 10% tax. And here gets us 50% traveller's luck. Don't know what that is. Gods of love here gets happiness bonifier. And that's additional cart in negotiation. So depending on which gods you favour, you'll get different buffs. However, you can also annoy the gods. And you can get longer trade cycles, slower pop growth, negative production in agriculture, so bad things happen. When you build a temple, you have to dedicate it to one of the gods. Let's go good nature, why not? Maybe at some point we'll want to expand and have a couple more, but they do cost 75 gold per something in upkeep, and we're not making that much money yet, so can't go crazy, although we'll start to see our negative influences with the other gods. So they get all cranky pants. Right. We're building another neighbourhood over here. Do you know what? Fine. Peasants win. They have houses right up to the governor's mansion. He's all cranky about it. Womp womp. We also unlocked the bamboo clump. This is just purely a decorative item which makes the place look pretty. And you can kind of drop things down and beautify it. This has absolutely no effect. There's no happiness boost. There's no you know, beauty modifier or anything like that. It's purely just an aesthetic thing you can spend your time and resources on. They're not particularly expensive, and I know we don't have many planks, but let's beautify the path to our governor's house. Lovely. Cool. We still have 61 people. We are slightly behind on food again. Is people eating too much? Let's put in a 3rd farm. That seems like a swell place to go, I think. What am I short of? Thanks. Wood seems okay, so why don't we, while we're waiting for that, again, second one of you. Beautiful. 3 carts per warehouse. So this may be causing us a little bit of consternation. Perhaps we want more warehouses to cart more things around. Definitely put a warehouse, say, here. I see definitely. We are, of course, short of logs. Yes? Yes. No. Yes. 10 logs required. Well, let's keep the speed until we get a few more logs on the go. Population is steady at 216, which means I think we can unlock ducks. Perhaps let's unlock our resource issues first. And then we should worry about ducks. You store up to 10 boards on the way out. You operate 2 at a time. That's all well and good. I just need some cart people to get shifting the stuff. Come on. I have overloaded my logistics chain. Imagine that. That's interesting. Is it 12 of 10? Okay, but now he stopped. Alright, so at 10 of 10 he still operates, and then when he gets over the 10, they stop production. Which is obviously hashtag ungood. Yes, that is a real word. Right, pick up some logs now. You can zoom relatively far in, although it's all top down. Oh, and it's winter. So I must admit, I like the winter look. I think that's pretty cool. We should probably bleed it in a little bit more. Because it's a little bit full on. Oh, why are you not taking planks from here? Come on. Fortunately, you can't seem to prioritize resources. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, I think the winter look is beautiful. I think it's a good, nice little change. But yeah, we need to probably blend them together a little bit more. Right, let's drop a warehouse down. Whoop. Okay, so we now have 6 carts, and I'll probably, once I've got a little more planks, put a 3rd warehouse down, maybe over here. I think that's probably what's holding up our production chains. But look at that, we are now losing money. Because this has upkeep, and our peasants are not paying enough in taxes. I drop, say, a 3rd warehouse just there. Oh yeah, planks. Planks, Requin, planks. Okay, while we are waiting for more planks, we can unlock... No, we can't. We need more planks. Alright, tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to put a slight cut in here, resolve our current plank issue, and then we can come back when it has been resolved, except it's happened right now. You're busy. You're busy. You're not busy. Get busy, my friends. Yeah, okay. So we got plank sword. Let's unlock duck farm. Oh, we don't have rice now. You are not full on output. It looks like we're going to need a 3rd rice farm. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, which we were working on. I remember that. So one thing I will say is I've not got a huge amount of time in the game, but it does feel that balancing economy is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Maybe that's something they're going to have to take a little look-see at. Because I tend to find just when you're about positive, you're missing something. And it may be that just peasants are rubbish and you need to have a higher class of citizen, which I get. Who knows? Why are we now missing 84 people? Everyone got really cranky all of a sudden. Probably because we're out of wood, so they don't have a basic resource we need met. Aha! See what I mean? So we'll now have to get another wood thing in, which we can do pretty easily on. Let's say do, yeah, here, and that seems good. We'll get you a nice road. Cool. We'll even get you another warehouse. Right beside our governor's at mansion. Sure, why not? Okay, so we're very slightly shy on people, and it's just because our houses are not full. Each house here is making me 12 bucks. That's not a lot of buckage. They're all 60% full. Hopefully we can increase that fullness with ducks. Which we should be able to get now. Excellent. Ducks. Whack whack. So, where should our duck farms be? Let's put them over here. This part of the world I think seems like a nice place for duck farm. Assuming we expand the road, connecting up bits and pieces, we could put a duck farm right. Oh, right here, couldn't we actually? So duck farms similar to the old rice farm, in that they have, you know, well, it's paddocks. These guys can work rather than fields. They get 5 of them. Up to 20 tiles, 4 a tile, 5 duck farms. Let's do that, I think. Maybe we'll knock out a couple of duck farms and see how our population feel about that. Cool. So hopefully we should now see, well, once we've produced all our ducky ducks, these guys go above 60% and head towards even more happiness. Now you will notice that in the time we have grown our population and stuff, we are starting to get a little bit cranky with the old religions. These guys are like, well, how come you're worshipping this dude, not us? You know, it's a fair point. But at the same time, I can't afford another rake of coins to build all these temples yet. On the plus side, all our resources are in a nice, lovely green. But I think we could probably expand our population. That's exactly what we're going to do. Another big neighborhood over here. And give me all your lovely tax income. Sweet. Oh, this is interesting. So our... no, it says you're connected. Interesting. Because you'll notice if you look on the shrine, we have a limit for how far they can go. Here, however, says it can do along here, but these houses disagree. Oh, 100 upgrade cost. I don't want to do it. I'm just going to leave you guys cranky for now. Maybe we'll build some more houses down towards where we have. Down here. Finish this neighborhood. No! Misclick of doom. Alrighty, finish the road round. Happy days. And you are not happy either. Okay, so it looks like we need to update the UI a little bit, because this tells me he is happy, but this clearly states not happy. Let's just get rid of our unhappy houses for just now. We'll see what that does in terms of our population limit. Sweet. We have, oh boy, a lot of people. These have all filled up to 10. That was quite quick that jumped up, because they got ducks. Happy with their ducks. Happy in life. And now look at our income. Alright. Apparently ducks is the way to make money. So let us probably need some more wood choppers. Technical term. And we're probably going to need some more food at some point. The warehouse? No, leave the warehouse for now. Oh, while we've got the money, let's stick down our shrine. Sure, we'll stick one there. So we've got greens, which is the good nature. Let's go for blue, which was, I can't remember what blue was. Nature itself. Good fortune, sorry. I mean, gods of nature. Alright. Let's balance that out a little bit. Oh, excuse me for the interruptions. I've got to turn my notifications off on OBS. Cool. So we will need another rice food at some point. But let's check out development. What else have we got to go? We can finally get a fountain. Oh, we don't have the ducks. You used all my ducks, people? Seems to be. Yeah, they're all full of ducks. Alright. Oh, no, here's... Quick, click. Good. We'll have a look at that. And we've got 350 peasants, so we can now unlock the next bit, which is workers. So we can now upgrade our houses. And we can build copper mines and tin mines and bronze smelters and wells and clay mines and tea farms. And pottery. I gotta watch how much money I'm spending here. The whole rake of kind of level 2 production. Let's first look at this fountain. What do? You just look beautiful. I'll stick one in the middle. Okay. Now is a good time to support our farms. How do you want to improve them? Increase the number of animals. Renovate, so less maintenance, or ignore them. Let's get more ducks. Okay, and we got a wee fountain in the middle. That's pretty. But beauty is not all. So, we got a house, which means we can come here and say, hey, I'm going to upgrade you. Now you should start housing... oh, you can now house 20 people. And we should be able to start housing these guys as well, workers. We don't have actually anything for them to do yet, but that will change. So we could get some mines on the go, or we could get a clay mine. Where's my clay? All the way over there. Okay. We'd get tea farm, or we could do some bronze. Let's do some bronze. Why not? I know there's a copper mine right here. I was getting a little bit of copper. And then for the tin mine, tin is found down near the river. I may have run out of space on. Might have to shorten your farming a little bit. Let's do that. Tweak your farming. You're a bit further away from this tin deposit. Do this. We'll resort it once we've got our tin man down. He's happy with all that lovely tin. Let's give him a road. Sure, and then we'll fill your fields in as required. Cool, so you're back up to 80. We now have a massive worker shortage, but that should hopefully slowly filter through. Let's see if we can upgrade you to a house as well. Need more things, but that's okay. What's not maybe abundantly clear is how the peoples promote themselves from peasants to workers. They all seem to still have the old peasant symbol. Even our lovely new houses have the peasant symbol. And yet I've got 11 workers, which is actually corresponds to the people in here, so that would suggest that's how they do it. So I'm going to need maybe like 4 houses for just now. And they're not going to be particularly happy. They don't have tea. Well, they've got their basic needs, I just don't have tea and enough pottery. Tell me, who works in a tea farm? He doesn't tell me. Well, let's find out together. Let's put our tea farm... I'll just tuck it in here. What do you take? Tea things. Not gonna lie, I don't know what a... Is it just a field? Just have fields of tea? 20 more? Let's do... What's that? 12... 120, there you go. That looks like a pretty big tea field. I have no idea. So that should keep you guys happy. And who works here? Not these guys. So peasants work in the tea farms. Alright. That's good to know. Putting them to good work. Hopefully that'll help these guys get a little bit happier. And then maybe we can look at clay and things as well. We are, unfortunately, going to have to call this video to a close very shortly. We're running out of time, so maybe we'll plop down a few clay buildings. Build ourselves a bridge. Hey! It's nice that you just plop it down and you get a bridge straight away. That looks cool. Yes, you need a warehouse, but it's not a million miles away. Well, we'll put one there and maybe we can expand our city over in this direction. Oh, we should have turned them off. There you go. Are you still thinking it's too far away? Just. I must admit, little greenness is very handy. Showing you exactly how far they can spread. And so we also need pottery then. Sure, you can go here, why not? And you'll turn clay into pots. A bit far away, probably having logistical nightmares, but there you go. We could make a secondary bridge. Spend all my money on random roads. And then we also need for our mining efforts a smelter. Which, you know, right beside all the food growing, that seems like nothing bad will happen there. And look at that, now we're so short of workers, it hurts. But we aren't going to have time to fix that because we're going to have to close ourselves this video. So, thoughts? I think it's fun. I think the aesthetic is nice. It'd be nice to maybe kind of have a little bit of an isometric view to get a bit more of a feel for your city. But no real complaints. That said, so far, nothing is jumping out as particularly innovative or genre breaking. So I think at the minute it seems like they're on the way to a pretty solid city builder installation. You know, I think they could, and anyone who's kind of into the aesthetic is going to be very happy with it. I don't think it's going to necessarily break the mold. I said this was just a demo. There's lots of development left. Who knows where they're going up with it. And overall, you know, I had fun with my time of it, and we'll see what comes. As ever, I have been Requin87. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. If you're interested in seeing more of me, then do check the links in the description below for my own Twitch and YouTube channels. And thanks once again to Weebly Pixel for hosting me today and every week. And do check out the rest of their content both on YouTube and the web. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.